Hi. I just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, including and especially my own. And I'm going to, add some opinions and perspectives on some slightly related but not really related topics. But I wanted to start with that. And I did my makeup today, and I hope I'm being told it's okay, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to it. But my mom raised all seven of us. I'm the oldest of seven, and that was in a 10-year gap, basically. So I'm the oldest. My youngest sibling is 10 years younger than I am. At one point, all five of us were in diapers. Or not all five of us, but five of us out of the seven were in diapers. And, she's an incredible woman. Not just for that, but because of the kind of person she is. And I look up to her. And segueing into that, before I segue, I went around town and I tried to find this specific type of plant for her, and I'm running a bit late. I'm supposed to be back at 8 o'clock and it's already 7:45 and I have an hour drive. So I'm sorry, Mom, for being late, but I'll be there soon. But I decided that there was a great selection of plants at the grocery store that I like to go to. They had put out some really beautiful flowering plants, and so I thought I'd get a nice little gift for her because she said she doesn't want anything too extravagant. And we had a great time on her birthday, which was also recently, but either way, I'm gonna get her a really nice gift. And segueing into the points about, Mother's Day and everything, I think a good jumping off point is to mention there's this channel called Oh That's Rich. That's OHH, That's Rich, one word, on YouTube, and I think they have a TikTok account too. This man pointed out something really interesting, that on Mother's Day we should be thinking about the women in our lives who have to get up every day and who choose to continue to take care of everyone even when their rights are being threatened in this country. And I don't think anyone should be burdened with as much responsibility as mothers are, but they choose it. At least they continue. From what I can see, they just continue, and they have the greatest endurance and strength out of any person I know. I don't know that I'll ever be a mom. I might be an adoptive mother, because there's no way there's a long story behind why I can't have biological children. It was a choice on my end. But the other part of it, though, is that I've seen my mom and how she raised us, and it was immensely challenging, especially at certain points. And I just think that the mothers of America deserve more. They deserve way more than they're being given. I personally think that stay-at-home caregivers and stay-at-home moms need, want, and deserve to be paid. And I think it should be high. I think it should be a lot of money. And then legal protections and safety and health, vacation time, all the stuff that you would get with a high-paying, highly versatile job. Just my opinion. I think it should be at least 200K a year, and then goes up by like 10 grand every year. That's my opinion. Just based on what I've seen, you know, with a lot of different kinds of adjustments too. And, you know, I think one day maybe that seemingly radical idea won't seem that radical. Another piece to this is I hear some people, some creators, particularly in the esoteric community, say things like, well, everything's falling apart because it doesn't work anymore, or it wasn't going to work, and now we have all this opportunity to build something better, to build something new. And I agree with that. I think the way I look at it is more bad things happen, and every part of your life, most of the time, every part of your life has something good about it. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, then you're bound to miss certain parts of your life or realize that you didn't want to let it go. You know? It doesn't mean it can never happen again. I think anything's on the table. Most of the time. Most of the time. But I do think that when you miss a certain part of your life, and I have at times, and it was, you know, the loss of that part of your life was shocking and traumatizing. The best thing you can do is just exercise your imagination. And the way I describe that is basically just, you know, go through the process of recovering, do whatever work you need to do to help close out the cycle, break free, recognize who you are now. By the way, this isn't expert advice. This is just advice that or it's not even advice, it's just a personal viewpoints from my own life experience. You just keep building something new. Just create something new. It can have elements of what was present before in your life. Whatever you know you need to release and let go of. Just be open to what is next, the new thing that's on a higher level than where you were at before. Because it can be available to you. You just recognize certain things when you go through something challenging. And in my case, something traumatizing. And I will never say that trauma is good. I will say, though, that exercising your imagination and spending the time you need to recover and experience joy and all your feelings authentically, that's what must be done. And that's what will lead to a better life and a chance to rebuild. And it may turn out better than you expected it would. You never know. You know what I mean? So yes, just think about that. I would say I haven't been I don't know. I haven't been much of an overthinker lately, but it's been coming up for me again, just processing some old stuff. And I thought I would share what processes and realizations are coming up for me. So when you see this country changing and you're scared, like, you know, I'm fairly scared. I keep it level and I process it authentically, and I try not to forget my joy and the joy I'm sharing with those around me. You know, it has also brought up me missing certain parts of my life. And, you know, even certain places. It's just important to remember that you can experience beauty and good things. and keep persevering. I love you all, and I hope you enjoy your Mother's Day. It's 7:30 here p.m. So I hope you enjoy your Mother's Day wherever you happen to be, for those that celebrate it. And if I may get esoteric, I hope that divine, mothering, nurturing energy always comes to help you.